Fans, welcome inside Gold Arena for the second half of our University of Delaware Blue Hens Collegiate Doubleheader, the men's Division III team taking on the Rowan Profs here in the Saturday night cap. James Witherite joining you, Josie Billett, our production assistant and videographer, and let's head right inside the glass for tonight's opening introductions. Fans, once again, good evening and welcome to Gold Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware for this evening's men's Division III matchup between the visiting Rowan University Profs and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Here are this evening's starting lineups. For the visiting Rowan Profs, starting in goal, number 30, Matt Lynch. On defense, number 9, Steve Kankaris, and number 22, Billy Hansch. At forward, number 10, Colin Solo. Number 24, Zach Roselle. And number 29, CJ Castorina. And now the starting lineup for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting at goal, number 30, James Palmieri. On defense, number 17, Dylan Johnson. And number 14, Tyler Shedlock. At forward, number 13, Brandon Laspina. Number 9, Logan Ponick. And number 16, Luke Rich. Your Delaware Blue Hens are coached by Joey Garrett. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the Collegiate Hockey Federation, are referees Bryce Lindsay and Steve Cannon, and linespeople Joe Fetcher and Sam Chauvin. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located behind the Rowan goal, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And we're set to go for the fourth and last on a Saturday from the University of Delaware. The Blue Hens and the Profs set to square off in the Battle of the Delaware River. Rowan traveling right to left in their away brown kits, gold helmets, gold numbers, easy to read on the back of those brown sweaters, moving right to left, backstopped by Matt Lynch. The Delaware Blue Hens with James Palmieri holding down the back end in their new third tan kits, which they were planning to wear in tomorrow's outdoor classic, but Mother Nature, as we've mentioned, with different plans altogether, raining out the anticipated meeting between the Blue Hens and the Buffalo State College Bengals. And the first state ice hockey first period face-off kicks things off here at Gold Arena on Saturday night, controlled by the Hens, a 2-on-2 led by Brandon Laspina. Getting a shot away from the top of the left circle. There's the shot ticker for those of you tuning in at home here on Delaware Hockey Night TV. And a puck played up the near side by Colin Solo ends up in the Delaware zone. Ponick works it ahead to Laspina. It's sticked away from his reach by CJ Castorina at center. But pushed in behind the Rowan goal. Recovered there by Billy Hamsch. His breakout pass is intercepted by Michael Sophia, lowering his shoulder and trying to pave a way to the net. He lost his shot lane as he was angled by Hamsch behind the Rowan cage. Zach Roselle swats the puck in behind the Delaware net the other way. The Profs come off for a change just over a minute into the first of 3 20-minute periods from this Bandbox Gold Arena on the UD campus. Centering pass to Cassidy. Resulted in a blocked shot. It was set up by Allen to the far corner. Brandon Cohen can't protect the far point. A Cohen wearing number 2. The Rowan program's got one of those as well. Jared Cohen, defenseman for the Rowan Men's Division 2 team. As Palmieri here makes a glove save. And Profs and Blue Hens together collide into the iron behind him. One timer off the draw came from Matt Gandy into the near corner. It is cleared by Cassidy. Cassidy gains the puck, delayed offside signaled. Cassidy's got to tag up before play can continue from Delaware's perspective. His body preceded the puck into the zone as signaled by linesman Sam Chauvin, a native of Elmira, New York, who is currently a med student at the University of Pennsylvania. Fleckenstein, after the headman pass up the middle, was angled to the near corner by Dominic Souza upon gaining the Rowan zone. Out come the Profs the other way. Puck thrown in by a nameless number 37. It ends up again in the Rowan zone. Will Bonack threw a shot in from an awkward angle, didn't connect with Palmieri. Umhafer slowed up in the slot by Souza. Couldn't get a shot the other way. This puck is lofted into the rafters and out of play. 2 minutes and 37 seconds into the first period. A back and forth game, a high pace between these two teams. Steve Cannon, one of our referees tonight, a native of Canton, New York, not far from Kingston, Ontario, home of a band called the Tragically Hip, whose song Little Bones played during the last stoppage here at Gold Arena. An eclectic mix for the in-arena folks to accompany this fast-paced game on a short rink. Ryan Bryson's backhand trying to set up in the slot. Aiden Umhafer failed to connect. And Patrick Condello, under forechecking pressure, leaves the puck in the far corner of his own zone. Nick Canfora. The rare occurrence of a skater wearing number 31 leads play back up ice for Rowan. Zone is lost. Here comes Avedisian, wearing number 33 as opposed to his program 23. And we have our first penalty of the game coming at 3:33 in the first period. Interference. The call against Pete Andolino, so the Delaware Blue Hens are on their first Primo Power Play of the night. You too can score on the Primo Power Play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Rowan penalty assessed to number 20, Pete Andolino. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 33 seconds of the first period. Andolino, 2 minutes for interference at 3:33. Your Blue Hens are on a primo power play. Riley in the far corner, couldn't haul the puck in. He's back deep into his own zone to recover. Stretch pass to Rich, didn't connect. It was blocked by Robbie Curran. Riley's shot was wide. Curran could not clear. Connor Riley wearing number 20 this evening instead of his program 3. That shot came in from the corner off Riley's stick right into the leg pads of Lynch. And the Profs clear with 35 seconds to go in the first period, or the power play, I should say, 15 minutes to go in the first period of this 0-0 hockey game. Max Fleckenstein back in behind enemy lines. Flips the puck to Lane Singer, a one-timer from the top of the zone. Goes wide, scrap for the rebound ensued. And Matt Lynch had the last word ultimately with 14:43 to go in the first period, 16 seconds remaining on the Andolino penalty. And the face-off coming to his left. Castorina and Singer took the draw. Janusa protected. The near point for the Blue Hens. Two-on-two attack. Net is knocked off its moorings as Solo is denied on the doorstep by Palmieri, and players from both sides collide. Face-off will come to the left of Palmieri's office after he records save number 3 on as many shots faced. Face-off will pit Ferricielli against Castorina. And out come the Hens back on the attack. Avedisian. Leads to a close-up shot from number 17, Andy Redder, but to no avail. Ferricielli out-hustled for the puck by Canfora off the face-off. Then Avedisian centers. Shot from Ferricielli down the pipe. This is caught and held by Lynch for save number 5 on as many shots faced. Delaware Hockey Night is brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg. Opening their doors in February to represent you for your personal injury and workers' compensation needs. The law office of Long and Greenberg, presenting sponsor of Delaware Hockey Night. Connor Brooks was back at his blue line to recover for Delaware. And now Rich pursues. A close-up chance. Shedlock follow-up was blocked. Panik stays with the puck, leaves it to Brandon Laspina at the near point. A long shot from him. Covered up by Lynch for another pause in play. This with 13 minutes and 14 seconds to go in a scoreless as yet first period. We had initially anticipated an 8:55 start time for this game. There's the first goal. It comes on the doorstep from Tyler Shedlock. Shedlock puts the Hens on the board, 6:52 into the first period. We'll get particulars momentarily from the off-ice officials. We can tell you Tyler Shedlock was the one who found the back of the Rowan net to put Delaware up 1-0. Delaware goal! Scored by number 14, Tyler Shedlock. Assisted by number 13, Brandon Laspina. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 52 seconds in the first period. Shedlock from Laspina at 6:52. And boom, just like that. The Hens get a second, and this time it's Laspina himself. Let's go indeed. The Hens out flying. Laspina with the apple on the first. And here he gets one for himself to make it 2-0. Delaware goal! Scored by number 13, Brandon Laspina. Assisted by number 29, Max Fleckenstein. And number 14, Tyler Shedlock. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 42 seconds in the first period. Laspina from Fleckenstein and Shedlock at 7:42. Canfora trying to gain territory up the neutral zone, flip the puck into the rafters, and thus out of play. With 11 minutes and 42 seconds, make it 11:42. To go in opening period play. It is Rowan Profs trailing Delaware 2-0. While the Blue Hens men's Division 1, men's Division 2, and women's teams are more speed and skill based, this men's Division 3 team certainly brings with them a much more old-timey vibe. Not quite reminiscent of Slapshot, but we will say the more enclosed Gold Arena certainly suits their more physical style of play pretty well. I don't know about Happy Gilmore, but maybe Youngblood, I'm not sure. Youngblood often gets ignored in the discussion of hockey films. Then again, Ontario junior hockey, aside from major junior, not exactly all that popular among American audiences. Then again, American junior hockey. isn't exactly popular among American audiences. Palmieri with the glove save, and he held onto the puck for what felt like a week. Bryce Lindsay imploring him to play on with no pressure. And now the officials are conferring, is this worthy of a delay of game? They'd absolutely be within their rights to assess a delay of game penalty here. But they do not. Another save. Robbie Curran denied from long distance by Palmieri, who hangs on for save number 5 with 10:17 to go in the first period, and Delaware up 2-0 over the Rowan University Profs. As we near the 10-minute media timeout. Another point shot from Robbie Curran. This one bounced wide of the post. Gandy held it in at the opposite point, but he gave the puck away after getting it in deep. Connor Brooks ahead to Tommy Allen. Here's a one-on-one. Allen, Deeks, backhand, score! Allen with 10 minutes exactly to go in the first period has made this a 3-0 hockey game. The Delaware Blue Hens wasting no time establishing their control of this game. A Delaware goal scored by number 22, Tommy Allen. Assisted by number 6, Connor Brooks. Time of the goal, 10 minutes even. In the first period, Allen from Brooks at 10 minutes in the first period. Failed breakout from Delaware. Dominic Souza turns the puck back into the Hens zone, where Christian Janusa leaves it across to Singer near side, but he's pickpocketed at center by the nameless 37. Will work on establishing his identity during the first intermission. Here a shot from Jake Kelly is waffle boarded aside by Palmieri, and Billy Hamsch holds the left point for the Profs. This given away and now carried up ice by Andy Redder. Headman to Singer. Cross ice pass to Ferricielli, forced by pressure high in the zone. Redder trying to work through traffic net front is driven to the near corner by a Dominic Souza body check. Ferricielli protects for the Hens. 8 minutes and 17 seconds to go in opening period play. Long shot held on to for a break in the action by Matt Lynch. We've got 8:15 remaining now in the opening period of this 3-0 hockey game. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Delaware Hockey Night fortunate to have effectively 2 studios. The more elaborate setup that you see at Fred Rust Arena a fair bit, including multiple cameras. Intermission interviews unveiled this week. Drop-downs, flyouts, the line chart graphics which you see at the beginning of men's division 1, 2, and women's games. And a few other nifty bells and whistles. And then the mobile setup, which is employed here at Gold Arena and on the road. A little bit more basic in its composition, but still able to provide, hopefully anyway, a professionally polished window for you to watch your favorite collegiate and scholastic and youth hockey games through. Of course, none of it would be possible without the hard work and dedication of our great crew behind the scenes. Thanks to production assistant and videographer Josie Billett, we were able to strike the set at Fred Rust Arena in land speed record time and still make it here well in time for the beginning of this game. The Palmieri save comes with 6:50 to go in the opening period. Rowan won the draw. Scrapping for the puck net front was Roselle at the center of a two-a-side battle. A couple quick shots turned in on Palmieri, and he had the last word all round. Souza gives this away. Fleckenstein barrels back into the Rowan zone. Slap shot from the outside of the near circle. Sailed wide to the far half wall. Handled there by Brooks. Kept in by Bryson at the left point. He steps up, but Canfora clears. Odd man rush for the cross. And the first goal of the game comes from CJ Castorina off the setup from Roselle. Palmieri's shutout hopes are no more. Three-on-one attack for Rowan. And Castorina fires one right down the pipe to make this a 3-1 game. Here comes Sulo, stick lifted by Shedlock on his way in. Evan Cassidy corrals the puck, works it ahead to Tommy Allen. His shot from the near dot, stick checked by Canfora off his intended path. Now Allen, under pressure, leaves the puck to Shedlock, shot in, rang off the pads of Lynch and bounced to the far side. Rowan goal, scored by number 29, CJ Castorina. Assisted by number 24, Zach Roselle, and number 31, Nick Canfora. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 51 seconds in the first period. Castorina from Roselle and Canfora at 13:51. We've come to the final 5 minutes of the first period. Icing waved off as Joey Marrero easily won the race to the Delaware goal line as that puck sailed up ice. Hybrid icing here in the CHF, which for the time being is played under NCAA rules. We've got a puck over the glass and out of play in the Rowan zone. And a face-off will come to the right of Matt Lynch as a result. There's nothing quite all-American like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road, Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or place your catering order by visiting sidsbbqandjerky.com. Ferricielli gave the puck away to Cancaris. He worked it ahead to Dan Plank. Centering feed just above the line to Marrero. His shot was wide. Glove saved by Palmieri brings play to a halt with 4:13 to go in the first period. That will not count as a shot on goal given its trajectory. Delaware's got a 3-1 lead here in the closing minutes of the first period. Sam Chauvin spots the faceoff At the near dot, the name was 37, looks like Steve Poulin. Trying to work in close off the draw, but Brandon Laspina brings it back the other direction for Delaware. A poke check from behind him, Robbie Curran. The disrupting factor took away Laspina's shot opportunity. He was in search of a second goal for Delaware. Brandon Cohen the other way. Finds Luke Rich. Drop past Laspina, top of the circle, headman to Rich. He tries to work it into the slot, taken away by Poulin. Advance to Kelly. He's slowed up at the top of the circle by Tyvasola, it was for Delaware. Ponick recovers. Launches this puck up the far boards, 10 feet shy of the Rowan goal line. Matt Gandy recovers. And now a nameless number 3. Rather, that's Nick Canfora wearing 31. We didn't see the 1 briefly there. On his left sleeve. Walks the puck in up the left wing board, stops just shy of the blue line, collides with Chauvin after dumping the puck in. Fleckenstein brings it back the other way. We're down to the final 3 minutes of the first period. This is cleared, a long clear, paddled by Palmieri. And left lay for Connor Brooks in the far corner of the Delaware zone. D-to-D pass finds Vastola. This is gloved down by Umhafer. Bryson's got space as he sets up a 2-on-2. He faked the drop pass to Fleckenstein and now circles behind the goal after being angled to the corner by Condello. He couldn't maintain the puck though. Will Bonack brings it back the other direction. 2-on-2 for the Profs. Pete Andolino slowed up just upon gaining the line. Here's Fleckenstein the other way, but outnumbered as he gains attacking territory for the Hens. Fleckenstein taken off his feet, crashes the net. Battle for a loose puck develops in the far corner, and this is wristed away by Billy Hamsch. And as soon as he gains possession and control, the signal sounds. A trip. Assessed with 2:11 to go in period number 1. This against Billy Hamsch and the Delaware Blue Hens. For the second time tonight are on the Primo power play. Order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com or visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Rowan penalty assessed to number 22, Billy Hamsch. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 49 seconds in the first period. Hamsch 2 for tripping at 17:49. Your Blue Hens are on the Primo power play. This thrown across ice by Cassidy. Now it comes back to him around the horn from Riley, and Sophia high in the zone as well. Shot number 16 for the Blue Hens, saved by Matt Lynch with 85 seconds to go in first period action. Coincidental Miners coming with $1:25 to go. So we're going to stay 5-on-4. At the 18:35 mark of the first period. As the men in the orange armbands send one player from each side to their respective sin bins. Janusa worked the puck low. Bryson couldn't finish, surrounded on the doorstep. This puck is loose. Castorina with space. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. And CJ Castorina hits a shorthanded goal to bring the Profs back within 1. This will officially be recorded at 19:03. In the first period. Rowan penalty was assessed to number 5, Robbie Curran, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Delaware penalty assessed to number 16, Luke Rich, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the coincidental penalties, 18 minutes 35 seconds in the first period. Curran 2 for cross-checking, Rich 2 for slashing, both at 18:35. Rowan University shorthanded goal was scored by number 29, CJ Castorina, assisted by number 10, Colin Sulo, and number 15, Matt Gandy. Time of the shorthanded goal, 19 minutes 3 seconds in the first period. Castorina from Sulo and Gandy, a shorthanded goal at 19:03. Bryson clears to Singer. Allen bulldozes toward the net, drop pass to Singer, didn't connect after he was angled wide by Canfora. We're down to the final 10 seconds of the first period. Battle for the puck develops in the far corner. Gandy cannot clear. Fleckenstein held the left point, but his shot was wide. The horn sounds, the first period ends, and through 20 minutes. The score, Delaware Blue Hens 3, Rowan University Profs 2. We'll be back after the first intermission on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Law Office of Long and Reaper. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area, and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Watching the game or tailgating with friends? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagies, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 20 minutes in the books. And a tale of two halves in that first period. The Blue Hens jumped out to a 3-0 lead at the midpoint of the period. In a stretch of 3 minutes and 8 seconds, goals from Tyler Shedlock, Brandon Laspina, and Tommy Allen. But the end of the period, controlled by Rowan. One man in particular, CJ Castorina, accounting for both Croft's goals. To bring Rowan back within one. Second period brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey and of tonight's coverage of the men's Division III Blue Hen team taking on Rowan. Shots were referee Steve Cannon could be seen giving a thumbs up to the press box. After the announcement of the penalty expiration time. It looks like the penalty boxes are going to get... No, they're not. We're going to stay 5-on-5. No. Delay of game, it appears like, on the goalie. Coming 22 seconds. Into the second period, so the Blue Hens are on. The Primo power play, U2. Can score on the Primo power play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Rowan penalty assessed to number 30, Matt Lynch. 2 minutes for delay of game. Time of the penalty, 22 seconds in the second period. Lynch, 2 for delay of game at 22 seconds. The penalty is being served by number 16, Nick Bongiovanni. Allen pursues the puck in the near corner, but it's lofted free by Kankaris. Riley works it around to Sophia. Former men's Division II teammates. On this team. Sophia's backhand protects the zone at the left point. Reaching for the puck, Billy Hamps tries to wrist it free. In close it comes, gathered by netminder Matt Lynch for a pause in play. With 17:52 to go in the second period, the Delaware Blue Hens unable to generate much meaningful momentum at all in this primo power play. The couple shots that have occurred were off their intended targets. Face off at the far dot goes Rowan's way, won by Poulin, cleared by Canfora. Palmieri, aggressive as usual, steps out of the crease, hits Fleckenstein with a stretch pass. He walks in over the line. The Lynch penalty served by Bongiovanni has expired. So Rowan back to full strength, 2.5 minutes into this second period. Shedlock protects the left point, rolls the puck into the corner, where Bryson's stick is lifted. That was Ryan Bryson, in fact. Kid brother of Stephen Bryson, who played for the men's Division II team in his time at Delaware. Ryan also a product of Salesiana, with whom we are in our 7th season of coverage. Can you believe that? Fleckenstein gives the puck away to Poulin. It was lofted into the high slot, gloved down by Christian Janusa. Rather, that's Dylan Johnson wearing 26 tonight, not Christian Janusa. As his third sweater has yet to arrive from the shop. Oh, the joys of non-varsity college hockey. Draw just above the Rowan blue line. And a puck thrown in by Vastola rings off the backboards. Avedisian collides with Gandy behind the net, and they collapse into a heap behind Lynch. Puck ends up under Lynch's glove, and that brings us to a pause in play with 3.5 minutes gone in the third period. Delaware leading Rowan 3-2. Puck covered by Palmieri at the other end will yield a face-off to his left. Rowan getting Hamsh, Deneen, and Marrero. In for the oncoming draw. Laspina and Marrero square off. Deneen drives the battle into the near corner. Puck caroms to the far side, where Michael Sophia chips it free to Laspina. Head man to Rich, give and go. Laspina in, but Rich's momentum carried him over the line, and Sam Chauvin rules play offside with 4 minutes gone in the second period. Delaware up 3-2. Over Rowan University, formerly the Glassboro Normal School, was a teacher's college when it first came to be. They skate out of the recently renovated Hollydale Ice Arena in Sewell, New Jersey. About 45 minutes from here. No convenient way to get there. A lot of back roads wind to connect Gold Arena and Hollydale Arena, but if you remember what that barn was, and if you've seen what it is today, man, you'll be impressed by the renovations. It's turned into a top-class facility, to say the least. Good ice, good vantage points, good food and beer. We all know what's important. Oh! Oh, the shot from Dylan Johnson rang off the post. My goodness gracious. At the other end, Zach Roselle tied up by Tyler Shedlock. Laspina sweeps in, recovers the puck for Delaware behind his own goal. A touch pass from Cassidy sets up Luke Rich. Rich with a hard shot from the near dot. Sticked to the near corner by Lynch. This comes back to neutral territory where Shedlock recovers. His headman pass up the middle doesn't connect with Riley over the line. Back to Johnson, this comes at the Delaware stripe, up the middle. He connects with Connor Riley, one-on-one. Riley shoots, and he scores. Connor Riley goes top shelf to make this a 4-2 Delaware hockey game. This officially came 5:31 into the second period. Riley from Johnson, and we'll see if there was another, as Delaware's ruled guilty of a hand pass. Delaware goal! Scored by number 20, Connor Riley. Assisted by number 26, Dylan Johnson. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 31 seconds in the second period. Riley from Johnson at 5:31. The Hens drive forward again. Connor Riley tied up by a host of props just inside the line. This puck has worked clear to Bonac. On Delaware's fourth goal, please also credit and assist to number 12, Evan Cassidy. The summary then reads Riley from Johnson and Cassidy at 5:31 in the second. Crashing the net was Fleckenstein. He tried to poke the puck in on the wraparound, but to no avail. Vastola with a rocket from the top of the left circle after the fact, squared up for and saved by Lynch. This is thrown up the middle by Vastola, blocked down by Andolino over center. Floated in by Kelly. And now Bryson recovers behind his own goal, and Vastola risks the puck clear. It's volleyed back into a delayed offside situation by Hamsch. Vastola turns it back the other way, and this will come back an icing. Against the Blue Hens with 12:55 to go in period number 2. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. The pass from Ken Karras to Hamsch took Rowan out of the attacking zone. Long clear, covered up by Lynch for a pause in action. 12:41 to go in the second period, and thanks to former D2 player Connor Riley, the Blue Hens have extended their lead back to 2 goals. Attacking zone draw came their way. Bryson held territory just inside the Rowan line. Fleckenstein pursued the puck. Bryson double-teamed, herded to the far corner. Follow-up shot came from Michael Sophia, another former D2 player, on the top of the right circle. Umhafer tries to set up Bryson on the doorstep. That pass intercepted by Matt Meldrum, rather by Dan Plank, and driven back to center. Delaware's re-entry ruled offside with 12:10 to go in the second period of a 4-2 hockey game. Delaware sporting their, I wouldn't say shiny new third kits, because tan and shiny really don't coexist well with the same sentence. Josie suggested gritty. Yuppie meets the Cookie Monster. Although I probably just alienated myself to dozens of Flyers fans. Trying to line up a shot high in the zone was Marrero, but it was sticked away from him. Gandy recovers for Rowan, feeds the puck ahead to Curran. He caroms this low. Palmieri blew a tire, trying to field the puck behind the net, and Plank's setup on the doorstep failed to materialize. Here the other way. I have absolutely no idea what happened right there, as the view of Andy Redder's play was obscured pretty much the whole way. Unfortunately, as we mentioned earlier, Gold Arena doesn't avail us much in the way of vertical real estate, so we do with what we've got. As Evie Hill says, we FIO. We FIO. We figure it out. What a great crew we've assembled here on Delaware Hockey Night. Each and every one of them with us today. Worth their weight in gold. A lot of people involved keeping moving parts somewhat stationary. To bring you upwards of 110 games this season. 10:22 to go in the second period. Delaware with an attacking zone face-off at a 4-2 lead over Rowan. Laspina and Castorina. Square off at the near dot. Chauvin drops the puck on the resumption of play. Castorina fails to clear. A stick check from Connor Brooks slowed him up. Canfora throws this puck up ice. It's blocked down by Zeke DiChiaro at the Delaware line. There's one for the thumb for the Blue Hens. And Panik finds the back. Of the Rowan net off a gorgeous Brandon Laspina setup from right behind the cage. Oh, Delaware goal! Scored by number 9, Logan Panik. Assisted by number 13, Brandon Laspina. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 4 seconds. In the second period, Panik from Laspina at 10:04. Another stoppage in the Delaware zone. Gives us a chance to catch our breath. And half the game is behind us. Friends, there's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. 5-2 with just under 9 minutes to go in the second period. Tommy Allen pursued behind his own goal by Condello. Carries the puck up ice. He headmanned it to Cassidy, who tried to poke it into the Rowan zone, but the dump and chase failed to materialize. Here comes Cassidy again. Slowed up by a lifted stick courtesy Andolino. It's walked in the other direction by Connor Riley, looking for a second. He gets a shot in from close range. Scrum net front develops. The other 20, Pete Andolino. Drives play to the near side. He and Riley converge at the near half wall. Battle continues on. Allen walks in toward the cage. A poke check from Kankara separates the puck from him. Shedlock high in the zone works it low to Allen at the far side now. Johnson couldn't protect the zone. Loose puck is corralled by Dan Plank, and he comes up the near side for the Rowan Profs. He's angled below the cage by Shedlock. Puck left in the low slot to Condello. Cross slot feed to Plank. He shoots from the dot. This is caught and held by James Palmieri for another break in the action. This with 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the second period. And Delaware's 5-2 lead looking little by little more comfortable with each passing minute. Umhafer and Sulo contest the draw at the far dot. Long shot was launched in by Curran at the left point. Palmieri with the waffle board save, and Plank controls the rebound, but he's kept to the perimeter of the zone by pursuit from Zeke DiChiaro. Fleckenstein bulldozes in to Rowan territory, got a long shot away, but it was blocked. The follow-up from Brooks works its way net front. No goal. This was played in by a high stick by Ryan Bryson, says referee Steve Cannon. There is no goal. The puck was propelled into the net by a high stick. Goal is disallowed. As such, the face-off comes above the Rowan blue line. The puck handling violation off the illegal high stick causes the Hens to lose the zone, but they regain possession. DiChiaro to Brooks, across ice to Bryson. Zigzag pattern for the Hens, lead them back into attacking position. Fleckenstein got a shot away, but it was blocked. He follows it to the far corner where he's hauled down by Gandy. And Bryce Lindsay has a call as the others discuss their dinner plans. Two guys gonna go. Gandy and Fleckenstein both sent off with 6 minutes and 51 seconds. To go in the second period. Watching the game on Delaware Hockey Night or tailgating with friends at Fred Rust Arena, whatever the case may be, score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no crowd pleaser quite like Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. The conversation at center ice continues, as you can see. We think Steve Cannon motioned to the gate with respect to Fleckenstein, but we're not sure. Looks like that's the case. Looked like he ran his beak a little bit more than Steve Cannon had leash for. Whether it's a 10 or an early trip to the showers, that we don't know. But plenty to come at the 13:09 mark of the second period. As the Blue Hens seemingly have lost Fleckenstein for the remainder of the game, and Joey Garrett's taking a stroll back to the dressing room too, but I don't know if it's of his own volition or otherwise. Double minor on the board for Rowan. Nothing on the board for Delaware, and they've got 5 skaters on. So it will be primo power play time for the Blue Hens as action resumes to the right of Matt Lynch. Rowan penalty assessed to number 15, Matt Gandy. 2 minutes for hooking, another 2 minutes for high sticking. Delaware penalty, number 29, Max Fleckenstein, a game misconduct for unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of the penalties, 13 minutes, 9 seconds in the second period. Rowan, Gandy, double minor, high sticking and hooking. Delaware, Fleckenstein, game misconduct for unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of the penalties, 13 minutes, 9 seconds in the second period. The resumption of play led to Rowan's 17th shot of the contest. Only their 5th of the period, though. Connor Riley up the left wing boards is kept wide by Canfora on his way back in to the Rowan zone. The long shot from Michael Sophia sticked aside by Lynch. Maintaining is Riley. Sophia flips the puck to Evan Cassidy. Cassidy, former Valley Forge Minuteman, leaves this shot to Riley. He drilled one from the left dot, but it was caught and held by Lynch for a pause in play. Lane Singer off the face-off win over Meldrum, couldn't pave a way to the slot. Singer took aim from the bottom of the right circle. Caught the wrong side of the cage. Bryson leaves this at the top of the crease. A slapper from Singer from an awkward angle doesn't go. Looked like Johnson held the point, but the net was dislodged behind Lynch. With 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second period, Delaware up 5-2. And 2 minutes and 27 seconds left on this deluxe Primo power play. Umhafer won the faceoff, but Lane Singer was stripped of the puck by Meldrum. Meldrum couldn't get past Johnson in the neutral zone. Allen to Bryson. Cross ice feed to Lane Singer. Allen holds, floats the puck nearly into the rafters up the far boards, and now he protects the point despite Colin Solo's efforts to clear. This is thrown off the far boards, recovered by Dylan Johnson back nearly as far as his own blue line. Inside 5 minutes to go in the second period, Hens with a 5-2 lead over the Profs. Tommy Allen lines up a shot. He tried to set one up on the doorstep, but Aiden Umhafer couldn't finish. Back it comes to Johnson. Now Bryson flips the puck diagonally into the far corner off the Cassidy cross ice feed. Billy Hamsh can't clear. Johnson holds the point. Allen turns it away from Sulo's path. Time and space for Cassidy at the right point. To Laspina, across to Johnson. Back high, Cass steps up. His shot bounces off the backboards. Bryson couldn't slam home the rebound net front. Final 4 minutes of the second period. Evan Cassidy on the wraparound. Driven wide on his way back high by Can Karras. Laspina again to Cassidy at the far side. Good cross-slot puck movement by the Hens. Here, Can Karras tips the puck into the netting and out of play with 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the second period. And the Delaware Blue Hens men's Division III team with a 5-2 lead over their rivals from just over the river. Profs clear. That will be registered as a shot on goal as Palmieri was forced to play the puck lest he give up Delaware's third goal against. Riley leaves this to Sophia. Riley stripped of the puck. It's walked in the other way by Andolino. He's outnumbered in the slot. That was Castorina in close, looking for his third for the Rowan Profs. Here's Riley back in up the middle into a 2-on-2. He tried to split the wickets in the slot, but that slot got smaller and smaller, and Nick Canfora, with some fancy stick work, took the puck away. Hens forced to regroup and regain from the neutral zone, and Brandon Laspina gets his second of the night, scoring in the final seconds of the Primo power play to make this a 6-2 game. Laspina with a power play goal at 17:01. Off the Luke Rich setup has made this now a 6-2 contest. Laspina looking for the convert, denied by a Matt Lynch stick save. Vastola threw one in from the left point, but it was blocked. Here Lynch covers up for a pause with 2:34 to go. Delaware goal, second in the game, scored by number 13, Brandon Laspina. Assisted by number 16, Luke Rich. Time of the power play goal, 17 minutes, 1 second in the second period. Laspina's second from Rich at 17:01. Ferricielli with a cannon from the left point into the pads of Lynch. Bonac turns this puck the other way. Canfora works as far as center before floating this back into the Delaware end. Redder leaves it for Ferricielli. He chips the puck off the near glass. It rolls in behind the Rowan goal. Dominic Souza leaves it in the far corner to Andolino, who failed to clear. Another shot in from mid-range anyway, with 100 seconds remaining in the second period. 103 if we're going to be exact. And Matt Lynch freezes the puck for a pause. After Lespina won the faceoff, play migrates to the near side where he's hassled mightily by Kankaris. He cycles the puck to Panik. Brooks back to Panik. Brooks holds the zone, gets a shot through from the left point. This caught and held by Lynch for save number 25. 77 seconds to go in the second period. The first period, fast-paced, back and forth. This second period has been mighty stop and go, and now Brandon Lespina was knocked down behind the net. Looked like Kankaris got him awkwardly directly below the goal. Lespina being attended to. Here with 1:06 to go in the second period of a 6-2 hockey game. Hens with the lead over Rowan. And he is not moving at all. He is sitting up. Something concerning the left leg, so it appears, as he's putting all his weight on his right. And he gingerly walks off to the dressing room with assistants. Looked collision all the way. No penalties assessed. And if you notice, Steve Kankaris was right there, taking a knee by Lespina. First guy there making sure he's okay, or at least hoping he's okay. And in a game that is this heated. 1 minute remaining of the period. 1 minute. That kind of sportsmanship and concern is something you like to see, no matter from where it comes. Castorina looking for the hat trick, couldn't get past Palmieri from point blank range. Rebound scrapped for and controlled by DiChiaro. He tries to work it up the far side, now connecting with Tommy Allen. Allen tries to push the puck out of the Delaware zone, but Sulo held the point airtight. Here comes Riley in a one-on-one. Connor Riley couldn't deke past Kankaris on the back check. Steve Kankaris, with 20 seconds to go in the second period, wrists the puck up ice. There is no icing. It's played by DiChiaro behind his own goal. Around to Brooks. Final 8. Brooks up the middle to Riley. In he comes. Angled by Curran off his feet to the far corner. The horn sounds and the second period has reached its conclusion. The score through 40 minutes, Delaware Blue Hens 6, Rowan University Profs 2. We'll be back on the second intermission here on DHN, presented by Long and Greenberg.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Watching the game or tailgating with friends? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at PrimoHoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 6-2 through 40 minutes in favor of Delaware. A note concerning the Max Fleckenstein penalty. It was downgraded from a game misconduct to a 10-minute misconduct, and it will expire at 16:51 plus a whistle. 16:51 and a whistle. The expiration of the Fleckenstein 10-minute misconduct. Third period about to go. Here at Gold Arena, puck is down, off we go for the final period of a marathon Saturday of Blue Hen hockey. Riley's shot was stick-checked into the back glass behind Lynch. Cassidy pursues. This is left high to Tommy Allen. A Condello stick check directs the puck away from him, and Patrick Condello muscles up the left wing boards to gain the Delaware zone. Centering feed sticked away to the far corner by Dylan Johnson. Johnson recovers just above the dots in his own end, near side. He waits, sails this puck up the middle. Linesperson Joe Fetcher says the puck was tipped. And it comes back into neutral territory, where Ryan Bryson scraps for the vulcanized rubber and leaves it back to his own line, where Connor Brooks throws it up ice. In other Delaware Blue Hens action today, the men's Division II team defeated Millersville by a tally of 3-2. They'll be back in action on home ice next weekend. The men's Division I team, of course, defeated by Rhode Island 4-2 earlier today. And the women's team is off until February 11th, when they will host Loyola of Maryland. CJ Castorina tried to walk up the middle. Delayed offside, signaled against Jake Kelly. He continued his pursuit in the Delaware zone, and that prompted play to halt. Delaware will be gifted an attacking zone faceoff with 2:36 gone in the third period. And friends, how about this? Brandon Laspina taking the faceoff. He is back in the game. After a scary moment late in the second. Laspina back on the ice for the Blue Hens. Nick Canfora barely held the point for Rowan. Laspina pursues the puck. Skates below the goal, but he can't clear. It was held in by Souza. Steve Cannon with a high sticking call. 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the third period. The misconduct has expired. Jake Kelly takes a seat in the infraction chamber. And the Delaware Blue Hens are headed to a primo power play. After an attacking zone penalty cuts Rowan's attack short. Rowan penalty assessed to number 23, Jake Kelly. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 10 seconds in the third period. Kelly, 2 for high sticking at 3:10. Your Blue Hens are on the Primo Power Play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike and Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. And the Delaware Blue Hens kick the convert here. It is 7-2 as they strike with the man advantage, and hats off. No, we thought it was hats off to Brandon Laspina, but Luke Rich leads the line past the bench. It took all of 27 seconds. For Delaware to strike on the Primo Power Play, and they've made this now a 7-2 hockey game as Rich gets a goal to go along with his second period assist. Oh, Delaware goal! Scored by number 16, Luke Rich. Assisted by number 12, Evan Cassidy. And number 8, Michael Sophia. Time of the Primo Power Play goal. 3 minutes, 37 seconds in the third period. Rich from Cassidy and Sophia at 3:37, a power play goal. Lane Singer in for the attacking zone draw after a puck was launched out of play by a Rowan player. Palmieri, off his backhand, shovels the puck behind his own goal out the near side where space availed at the moment. Shedlock works this puck ahead to Redder. On further, it goes to Singer. Lane Singer plays the body on Souza as they converge in the near corner. Puck squirts behind the cage. Breakout from Deneen was flubbed. That opened the door for Singer to try to connect from point-blank range, but to no avail. Shots were 31-19 through 2 periods. Rowan yet to register a shot on goal here in the third. Shedlock muscles through traffic. He's looking for a second tally tonight. Bryson intercepts a poor Bonac breakout. Fleckenstein plays the body on Souza. And this puck sails up ice. Palmieri out of the cage, steadies. Bryson caroms it to Shedlock in the near corner. Back out the near side, or the far side, I should say, it comes. Fleckenstein, the recipient of the Bryson breakout pass. Leaves it to Umhafer in the slot drop pass. Ryan Bryson with a rocket from 30 feet, waffle boarded away by Lynch. Point held by DiChiaro, who gets a swift two-hander in the shoulder from Andolino, knocking him off his feet. Well after the puck was gone, but play continues with no interruption. 2-on-1 attack for Rowan. The headman pass from Bonac was broken up. And the zone held by Andolino, briefly anyway. Hens change as the props were forced back into neutral ice. Bonac lofts the puck in up the near wall. Allen brings it back the other way. Nearly a tactical mistake at the Rowan blue line. Riley had to put on the brakes after bobbling the puck just shy of the line. The headman to Allen resulted in an errant close-up shot. That follow-up chance from Vastola all the way from downtown Wilmington was high off the back glass. We use the term high loosely, given there is not a whole lot of vertical space here at Gold Arena. Josie Billett, our videographer, knows that firsthand. She's been burned on a couple breakouts trying to loft the puck up ice. I think we all have at some point or another, though. So we can't be too upset. This shot from Sophia steered wide. The follow-up from Riley comes to no avail. Curran swats the puck out of harm's way into the near corner. Walked back in by Connor Riley. Net front setup from Allen. Sails beyond the reach of everybody in the net front area. Sophia protects the right point. For the Delaware Blue Hens, working the puck in low. We've passed the 8-minute mark of the third period. Delaware's got a 7-2 lead over the Rowan University Profs. Sophia throws the puck off the near boards. It's walked by Curran back the other direction. He dumps it into the Delaware zone. The other 5, Ty Vastola, backhands the puck to the far side. Sophia throws it off the near boards beyond Ponick's reach. And this ends up back in the Rowan zone. Advanced by Canfora to Roselle. And lofted into the netting and out of play. .26 to go. In regulation, a center ice face-off coming up. Lespina and Poulin take the draw over the Blue Hen logo at center, and Souza works the puck into the Delaware end. It's tied up in the near corner. Meldrum looking for space. Left it to Souza, who lost the zone. It's promptly worked up ice by the Blue Hens. Ponick tied up just shy of the Rowan blue line by Meldrum again. Gives way. Here comes Poulin. Toe drag from Kelly. Enough to maintain skate contact with the blue line and ensure a clean entry. Rich risks the puck free. Lespina bodied down in the neutral zone by Jake Kelly. Lespina pops back up looking for the hat trick. He headmans the puck in the slot to Johnson, but it's taken away and raced by Matt Meldrum up the left wing boards. Meldrum kept high by Rich. Net front feed. Palmieri freezes, and that gives us a pause in play with 10 minutes and 28 seconds to go in regulation. As that shot was wide of the near post, it is not registered as a shot on goal. So the midpoint of the third period nearly upon us. One of the officials is bodies piled in the corner. Yelled, "Do not throw sticks." Whatever it takes to maintain order, I suppose, as Pete Andolino is ushered off for hitting from behind. In the NCAA rulebook, that's a standalone minor. And the Blue Hens are off to another primo power play. Rowan penalty assessed to number 20, Pete Andolino. 2 minutes for a hit from behind. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes 40 seconds in the third period. Andolino 2 for hitting from behind at 9:40. So a primo power play for the Blue Hens. Covers both sides of the halfway mark of the third period. They've already connected once with the man advantage tonight. Riley couldn't work past Condello. Lespina over center. Advances the puck to Rich. The re-entry is good. Rich is driven into the far glass by Bonac. Puck recovered and cleared back as far as the Delaware blue line, where it looked like it caught a patch of water and slowed abruptly just shy of the line. Sophia waits for Cassidy to tag up. Now the Hens re-enter. Riley rolls the puck behind the cage to the near corner of the Rowan zone, where Rich is confronted by Hamsh. The attendees of the battle multiply, and the profs clear. Inside 9 minutes to go, Delaware with a 7-2 lead over Rowan. 30 seconds remaining on the primo power play for the Blue Hens. A solid team outing the whole way. 7 goals, 6 goal scorers, 2 by Laspina, 1 each from Shedlock, Allen, Riley, Ponick, and Rich. Allen hassled at his own blue line. Couldn't get past Castorina. The Andolino penalty has expired with 8:15 to go, roughly, in the third period. Johnson, under forechecking pressure from Bongiovanni, gives the puck away. Centering pass resulted in a shot. Both Sulo and Castorina were in close. Palmieri was save number 18 on the night. To all of you joining us on Delaware Hockey Night this evening, we are grateful for your company as we approach the 11 o'clock hour on this Saturday evening. The net front set up from Fleckenstein to Umhafer did not connect. Brooks to Umhafer to Fleckenstein. He looked slapper from long range, but Matt Lynch squeezes the puck to make the save with 7:25 to go in regulation. And the Delaware Blue Hens looking to put a bow on this current 7-2 advantage. Failed clearing attempt from Souza was foiled by Connor Brooks at the left point. Now Bryson tries to work a give and go with Umhafer out of the far corner, but net front traffic got the better of the Delaware captain. This puck is worked ahead to Fleckenstein by way of Connor Brooks. It's chipped off the corner glass near side by Dominic Souza. Sophia brings it down. D-to-D pass was broken up. Trying to set up a slapper in the slot was Deneen after the initial interception by Plank. Sophia recovers at center for Delaware. He backhands the puck in behind the Rowan goal. Billy Hamsh leaves it across to Kankaris, who carries this up the middle. Kankaris stick dad on his way through neutral ice, got a long shot away through traffic. Puck is caught and held by James Palmieri, rather frozen by James Palmieri, with 6:08 to go in regulation, and his Delaware Blue Hens with a pretty darn comfy, cozy 7-2 lead. Ferricielli tries to storm forward off the draw, but Kankaris kept the zone airtight at the right point. That shot from Matt Meldrum was directed by Palmieri into the near corner. Delayed offside against Rowan gives Sophia a chance to advance the puck through neutral territory. Ben Abadisian got a shot away off the Sophia headman, but it was into Lynch's pads. Puck directed to the far corner. It got lost in the kick plate momentarily. Andy Redder was the one to dig it free. Ferricielli's shot was wide. Follow up, Poulin ricochets it clear. Johnson and Shedlock back deep in Delaware territory to race the puck down. Shedlock accelerates through traffic. He sets up a 2-on-2. Shedlock drop pass intended for Avedisi and caught him unaware. This will be an icing against the Rowan Profs with 4:58 to go in regulation. Delaware with an attacking zone face-off and a 7-2 lead, which, dare we say it, looks pretty safe from here. Face-off comes to the right of Matt Lynch. Riley and Meldrum took the draw. Puck into the rafters, out of play, gives us a pause. Riley going to take another draw. Fresh legs on for Rowan. In comes the other 20, Pete Andolino. Dylan Johnson's shot off the draw was wide, so was Shedlock's from the opposite point. Johnson, forced back in front of his own bench, cycles the puck to Tommy Allen. He tried to feed it on to Shedlock, but Bonac turned up the pressure in the neutral zone. Curran swats this up ice. Shedlock gets some help ahead from Riley to clear. He sets up Allen across ice in the neutral zone. Tommy Allen driven to the corner. Centered to Riley. He couldn't get a clean shot away in low. Connor Riley to Allen. Back to Riley. Down the pipe, Evan Cassidy couldn't connect from 30 feet. That's the 39th Delaware shot. We're down to the final 4 minutes of this contest. Another puck lofted into the rafters and out of play. Here with 3:54 to go. Hens control the attacking zone face-off after the puck out of play. DiChiaro off the cross-ice feed from Brooks. Sent a shot in wide. Cassidy to Brooks. That one through. Allen tries to punch the puck past on the doorstep, but he does. Evan Cassidy heads back to the bench after giving Delaware their 8th of the game. This comes at the 16:33 mark of the third period. Now an 8-2 hockey game. And I think we can safely say that Mr. Presley has made a move to the exit. Delaware goal, scored by number 12, Evan Cassidy. Assisted by number 22, Tommy Allen. And number 20, Connor Riley. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 33 seconds in the third period. Cassidy from Allen and Riley at 16:33. This puck was thrown up ice by Sophia, tipped by Rich into the Rowan zone. Back at the Delaware blue line, Sophia batted down a Rowan clear. This pass up the middle bounces off Rich's stick. is turned back off a stanchion near side by Billy Hamps. Crashing the net was Roselle, slowed up by Vastola. In comes Laspina looking for the hat trick. He takes an open ice hip check from Hamps, driving him to the near corner. Laspina regains the puck just before heading out of the zone. Bryson with a net front feed to Shedlock. He couldn't connect from up close. This puck rolls back over the blue line and is tipped by Andolino over the glass and out. 1 minute, 28 seconds to go in the contest. And the remaining 77 seconds will effectively serve as a formality. One minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Bongiovanni protected the left point for Rowan. But the Delaware defense has done a good job of limiting Rowan's opportunities, keeping them to just 22 shots on goal. A number scattered around the perimeter of the frame, but only 22 on net, 20 saves for James Palmieri, make it 21 on 23. Shedlock gains the puck in the near corner, trying to carom it out. Was Johnson to no avail. Play is halted as Fleckenstein got tied up with Gandy at the base of the Delaware bench. And now Fleckenstein's going to get the gate this time. He pleads his case as he is sent off at 19:38. In the third period, and Matt Gandy is going to go as well. Bit of a wrestling match. Away from where the action was. And it looks like linesperson Sam Chauvin is being attended to. Possibly sustained a cut during his intervention of that altercation. Once he's taped up, we'll be back in action for the conclusion of this game. The clock's been ordered to run, and by gentlemen's agreement, the game will conclude with Delaware victorious by a tally of 8-2. Tonight's final score, Delaware Blue Hens 8, Rowan University Profs 2. It's time for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Tonight's third star for the Rowan University Profs, with 2 goals, number 29, CJ Castorina. Tonight's second star with a goal and an assist for Delaware, number 14, Tyler Shedlock. And tonight's first star with 2 goals and 2 assists for the Delaware Blue Hens, number 13, Brandon Laspina. To everyone joining us live in attendance at Gold Arena and on Delaware Hockey Night, this is James Witherite thanking you for your company this Saturday evening and wishing you a pleasant remainder of your weekend. Good night to you all. So that will do it for us here on Delaware Hockey Night. While the men's Division III team has been rained out from their planned meeting with Buffalo State tomorrow. They pull out a commanding 8-2 win over Rowan on home ice to close out a Saturday docket of Junior Blue Hens and then University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey from the Fred Rust and Gold Arenas on the UD campus. For Joe Sindoni, Ray Catolo, Curtis MacDonald, Leighton Worthy, Rod Allens, Molly Joe Rosen, Josie Billett, our production assistant and videographer, James Witherite saying good night to you all from Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. One last time, the final score, Delaware Blue Hens 8, Rowan University Profs 2. We'll see you again on Monday with high school coverage, Salesianum and Avon Grove meeting for the first of 2 times this season, and it'll be right here, game time 7:45 on DHM. Good night from Gold Arena.